HomeGrownRadio.net. You see it in the back, and if you don't, I'll be out there live. Cast 23 presents. It's going down that day. And of course, Cast 23 got all the fresh shit like kicks, sneakers, all that shit. They gonna hook me up with some shit. You know why? Because my shit fucked up. So they gonna hook me up, they gonna hook you up, come out there. It's gonna be a hell of an event. Y'all gotta go down live, man. March 16th is the date. Shit, you heard from me, Chuck Dizzle, again, HomeGrownRadio.net. Cast 23 presents the homie Kiddo HighFi's birthday. The nigga gonna perform himself, man.
Tell the cast collectors that may not know Homegrown Radio a little about who you guys are. What the show's all about. What are you guys trying to do?
Well, first of all, our motto is bringing radio back to its roots, and that kind of says everything that Homegrown is about. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the times, I want you to kind of think about, if you really remember, if you stayed in LA, LA knows what 92.3 The Beat means, and that's what I want Homegrown to really resonate with people when it comes to radio, when it comes to artists, when it comes to music. That same experience, that same vibe. We're trying to take that up to the next level for the new generation. For the folks that don't know, we support artists upcoming from every area. We start from LA, but we let people know that we support any and everybody from all different areas. You know what I'm saying? But if you got music, if you try to say something in your life, you know what I'm saying, as far as your music or anything like that, Homegrown Radio is the platform for you.
Cool. Who makes up the Homegrown Radio?
Me? I am Homegrown Radio. I'm the founder, the CEO, all that good shit. But the good thing about Homegrown Radio, we broadcast live Thursday nights, but we have a stream that's 24/7. So not only do we have music that's playing all the time, we got 3 or 4 different shows that's broadcasting right now. So currently, myself, DJ Head, Miss Bliss, we take up the Thursday night slot at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is the staple show, Homegrown Radio. And we have a couple of other shows that, just go to the site, HomeGrownRadio.net. And then you'll see all the other lineups that's taking place. We got shows on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and we got something that offers a lot of other different genres when it comes to the hip hop community. As far as Ratchet, if you know about Ratchet, you want to come there too and check that out. So from independent to hip hop to Ratchet, we got all that taken care of as far as Homegrown Radio.
Cool. All right, well, congrats on moving to the new spot.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude.
Definitely, it's a big thing.
If people don't know, man, that Homegrown Radio originated from Long Beach State. I started doing college radio back in the day, let's say about 2002, 2003. It wasn't even called Homegrown at the time, it was called the Let It Flow Show. Basically, to make a long story short, 2006 I called it Homegrown Radio because I had a production company that was in my house, it was homegrown. So you know what, let me change the name of the show from Let It Flow to Homegrown Radio, just to kind of give people that vibe of what I was doing production-wise, but it just kind of took a spin of its own. Did it Long Beach State and then stopped from there. Did it at my mom's house in Carson, stopped from there. 2009, moved to Inglewood, and that's where the majority of the shows that took place. So it was fit for it to be homegrown at the house, but obviously when you're doing business, you got to separate the two. So we at the new location, things are looking good, and 2013 is looking real promising for Homegrown Radio.
You started some new shows out, some different genres, or anything?
Well, it's just more or less, because the thing is, what I've kind of found out about doing Homegrown Radio specifically, I can't entertain everybody the same way. A lot of people may not like listening to upcoming rappers. I love it. That's my passion. That's what I love to do. I love creating a platform for artists, you know what I'm saying, just to get their voice out there. I love seeing, I love being if you even go back on YouTube, you'll see footage of me back in the day at K.Beach Radio, which Homegrown Radio originated from Long Beach State, where TDE, J-Rock, K.Dot at the time, and Ab Soul came through. And, obviously nobody knew who they were then, but to kind of see the talent and potential back then, it's dope to see the world embrace them the way I embraced them back in the day. So, that's the epitome of what Homegrown is, supporting these artists from day one and watching the world love them today. You know what I'm saying? So, to answer your question, I love doing that. But a lot of people, I understand this is a business, so mainstream comes into play. A lot of people want to hear the Ratchet. A lot of people want to hear, what's on the radio, but in a different light. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to kind of sprinkle that in. Obviously I can't play everybody from LA, or there might be somebody from New York or Canada or Japan that wants to send their music in that is homegrown out in their area. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to expose that for different people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why adding these different shows, starting off with a couple of different shows a week, and branching off from there that's the whole point. Just creating different platforms for different types of genre within the hip hop community. You
got the live show. Is there any crazy thing that's happened during the live show?
We can give crazy moments. We can talk about just on the spot freestyle. We can talk just crazy people calling in. Like one of the craziest moments to me, and this kind of goes back to when I knew something was special. There was an interview we did. It was actually in the beginning, 2008, 2009. We're sitting there broadcasting. We just having a good time. It's actually on YouTube right now too. And we're sitting there broadcasting. This at the time, I think we even had the video stream. And we looking in the chat room, shouting people out, and lo and behold, Julio G was in there. And if people know about Julio G from 92.3 The Beat, like that's one of my idols, man. I look up to him as far as what he's done for West Coast hip hop and just radio in general. So to see him in the chat room praising what we're doing was like, damn, that shit not only crazy, but it's motivating to say, okay, you're on the right path. Keep doing that shit, and just, no matter what the numbers may look like one day, no matter who you have on there or what you think the numbers are looking like, somebody's paying attention. You got to always perform at your peak and perform like, it's the finale. Like you got like you want an Oprah show. Like you got a ton of people, listening or watching what you're doing. So not only is that crazy to me, it just shows like, it's motivating,
What's your knowledge on the sneaker game?
I have no damn knowledge of sneakers whatsoever. I can rock the same shoes for probably 3 years in a row and not even trip on it. My wife has to tell me all the time, yo, get some new shit. She's more into sneakers and kicks and all that than I am. And it's so bad because I got a lot of friends. Shout out to the homie Quiz. He's into dope kicks. All that, man. He's into all of that. And I just feel bad because I don't know shit about it.
You familiar with like Yeezys at all?
I heard about Yeezys, but I don't know shit about them.
I mean, to tell you quickly about them, they're like $1,000, $2,000.
Fuck that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, would you?
Fuck that. I'm gonna buy Meezies. These are Meezies right here. I'm gonna keep these. Fuck Meezies. Fuck that. 2,000?
Yeah, man.
You serious?
$2,000.
People paying $2,000 for damn shoes?
Yeah, man. That's not even the worst one.
Get the fuck out. Have you paid $2,000 for some shoes?
I would never pay more than $300 for
okay. Even that, I'm like, ooh, goddamn. Chuck Taylor's $30. Run it. That's where I'm at with it. I honestly don't have any knowledge of shoes or sneakers or anything like that. But I respect people that can brand their culture. You tell me something about radio, I'll probably spend a shitload of money on that. So I mean, to each his own. If that's your passion, that's where it's at for you. I mean, somebody's obviously getting paid for it. So god damn, $3,000. You just fucked me up saying that. $3,000. At the most, how much you pay for your shit?
Kiddo gets hooked up from Cass.
Yeah. Kiddo gets hooked up. Goddamn it. I need to be talking to Cass, and that's why y'all need to be out there, because they're gonna be putting y'all up on game, and they gonna hook a motherfucker up, man. Damn. Cass 23. Shit.
We got you, man.
Good, man. Hey, Cass 23. I love y'all. Hey, you know what? They gonna hook me up and they gonna give me the knowledge too. You know what I'm saying? So maybe next time when people interview me, I'm say, you know what, Cass 23 put me up on game. Now I know about the Yeezys and all the Meezies and shit.
Think it's magic. Somehow I got attention from a sexy little ratchet. Somehow I got the digits in my flats. I'm getting padded. And some think I left my pad. And some